Good evening, fellow gamers. Welcome to another edition of Drathmas Gaming. I'm your host, Drathmas, and today we're going to be checking out Payday the Heist. It is a 4-player co-op game. It's a first-person shooter. It's made by Overkill Software and developed by Sony Entertainment. It's available on Steam. It's $20. It's kind of a Left 4 Dead survival co-op game with cops instead of zombies. Your main objective is heists, which the name implies. But today we're going to be checking out the first map, which is Bank Heist. It involves breaking in, getting the bank manager, the guy I just tied down, getting his key, and moving up to the second story to gather some hidden away drill and cans of thermite, the shit that burns up really quickly and very hotly. But the whole point of this map is that there's pretty much 3 objectives, 3 locations. Your first is the lobby, which is get the bank manager's key, get the thermite, get the drill, put the drill on the door. In the meantime, you have to hold off the drill for 4 minutes and fight off just waves and waves of police officers that are coming in to make your day shit. And there's cameras scattered all throughout the location. I believe there's 14. I could probably be wrong with that. But when you destroy a camera, it reduces the police's intel on you. So if all of the cameras in the area are destroyed, there's less enemies coming in, as you just saw that guy shooting that camera out. I've popped out a few cameras ahead of time as well. So we got the drill in place. It's trying to drill through that door, and we had this great idea of making a drill that can somehow jam. So it'll have a yellow overlay, and you have to go down and reset it. But in the meantime, we just try to hold down this lobby, and a bunch of cops are going to come in and just shoot us in the face. So we try and shoot them in the face first. So Payday, it could be considered a Left 4 Dead copy, but instead of it just jump in, play a campaign, move on to the next one, it has a character progression, meaning it has a leveling system, a persistent character. There's 144 levels in total, but I believe some of those are more just prestigious levels, as in you don't need all the levels to unlock everything. Unlocks include new weapons, attachments for your guns, more body armor or like shields from Halo, more health and different perks, and starting ammo, stuff like that. See, right here I'm playing as a sharpshooter, so I have the M308, which is just a renamed M14 with a red dot sight. My teammates Ro, Zensatsu, and Cowslayer are all playing different things. Ro is using a Amcar 6, which is a renamed M4A1 carbine. Zensatsu is playing a support, which his little perk is giving us bonus health, and he's using a shotgun to punch cops in the face with shotgun shells. And Cowslayer is playing assault, so he's got another M4, but he's working toward a big machine gun of give people bad days. So there's a bunch of different cops, just like how there is special infected in Left 4 Dead. There are the special, I guess, units of the police officers in Payday. So there's one that was highlighted in red, that's a shield. He obviously carries a shield, so you can't shoot him from the front, but he can still shoot you through it. So you just gotta get 2 people, have one go off to his side, and shoot him in the butt while he's focusing on somebody else. And there's also a bunch of different cops, like the SWAT, There's just normal police officers that wear those ridiculous hats and just wear the blue uniform. And they have like pistols. The SWAT have like assault rifles. There's heavy SWAT. There's another special unit, the Bulldozer. I call him Juggernaut out of just playing Call of Duty too much. But he wears a EOD suit of armor and carries a shotgun. He just runs towards you with no care in the world for bullets and just takes them like a man. So, smoke screens are a pain in the butt, as they can see through them, but you can't. So we're just holding here. It's about 3 minutes. We just got a little bit more time left. Just holding off. We're playing this on the hard difficulty, which we're kind of making it look easy. There's 4 difficulties: easy, normal, hard, and overkill. Easy can only be played on the first 2 out of these 6 maps. And then it becomes normal is the only selectable difficulty. So we got 30 seconds left. Higher difficulties mean less normal units and more special units. So like you'll see more of those bulldozers, you'll see more of those shields, you'll see less of the cops in the crazy blue uniforms and more of the guys wearing 500 pounds of body armor. Which, overkill, the difficulty is ridiculous. I've yet to beat any map on it, because it's just insane how much it is. But, yeah. So, this game has some pretty interesting mechanics, as the cameras, you take them out, less guys spawn. When one of your teammates die, they get downed, just like in Left 4 Dead. But when they die, they don't pop up in a random closet. You can take a hostage down, handcuff them, or zip tie their hands together, and then once the police find out you have hostages, they go, oh crap, let's do a hostage trade. So you can trade a hostage for one of your teammates. So we're past the drill. This is the second area, which is the vault. Here we got 2 cans of thermite down, and since we can't open the doors physically, we just burn through the roof. Or not technically the roof, just the floor above it. Whatever. So we burn through that, which also takes time. So this would be another like 3 minutes of just burning. So we hold off here. That little triangle down at the bottom shows that the police are pretty pissed off at us, and they're sending all their dudes to come fuck us up. So we'll pretty much use the same choke point. There's some enemies that will spawn behind us in the elevator, but if you got 3 guys up here at the choke point and 1 guy up in the elevator, it's smooth sailing. The only difficulties you'd have would be a shield or a bulldozer, but with enough firepower they go down easily. And those guys wearing the green goggles are the cloakers. If they come up and hit you, they down you in 1 hit, and then your day is pretty much nullified. If nobody comes over to help you up, you'll be arrested, and you'll have to do a hostage trade, which is a pain in the butt. Sometimes they actually do cloak and turn invisible, but I personally have not seen that. See, that cloaker just tried to come up and beat my face in, but using some awesome MLG abilities, I was able to backpedal and shoot him in the face. But we got our choke held. They haven't made an advance toward the vault, which is good, because momentarily we're going to have to go in the vault and get a bunch of money. And normally, when that happens, you want to have at least 1 person still stay outside so they can thin the ranks of all the all the police, not the hostages. Don't shoot those. Shoot the police, and while the 3 other people are loading up the bags in the vault as fast as they can. Because if you step out and there's like 15 bajillion enemies standing out there waiting for you, then you're just gonna lose right there, straight out. But those guys with the yellow stripes on their arms are the tasers. This juggernaut is not one of those. Or bulldozer, same difference. The tasers, they make a high-pitched humming noise like electricity. Taser, it makes sense. Let's go with it. And they will stun you, and while you're stunned, you can't do anything, and your guy decides to shoot all the ammo you ever owned ever. If you run out of ammo in your current magazine, you will still keep shooting all of your reserve ammo. I'm not sure if it's a bug or if it's intentional, but it is annoying. So, there's medic bags like that, which heal health, and then there's ammo bags, which give ammo. And they are increased by either your support or your sharpshooter ability trees. Or sharpshooter and assault, it's kind of intertwined. That increase how much ammo that it actually holds. Which those should be used sparingly and only when people need it, because sometimes you can survive with just the ammo that the cops drop. Just pick it up, run over it, pick it up, use it to shoot them again. But sometimes if you're pinned down, you have to drop an ammo bag. So here we got a bunch of guys just outside. Normally we would have one or two people outside, thinning the ranks. We had a taser and I believe a cloaker there, which they could have messed us up if we weren't super cool. We got a bulldozer too, but he's too smart to know how to walk around a handrail. So we make quick work of him. So we got 2 of the 3 objectives down. We got the drilling done. We got all the money out of the vault. Now it's just time to get the hell out. They locked down the top floor, so we can't go that way anymore. We have to go through the lobby. If you've taken out all the cameras at this point, including inside the vault, it's pretty smooth. You just gotta run in. There's not much cover in the lobby, so hang out to the left and try to use the desks as cover, because if you just run straight forward, you're gonna get your face shot off, because there's snipers that spawn outside and they like to keep an eye on you. So come up here. Sometimes this is usually where the bank manager spawns. It's all completely random. We just got lucky it was in the bottom left when we played. But here we plant some C4 on the wall, and this will be our escape route, since we obviously cannot go out the front door because they have a blockade and half the United States security force there. And fire doesn't hurt. I proved that in a video game, so it has to make sense. This is the final objective, which is escaping, obviously. During the escape in Payday, you have an endless wave of enemies, so that a little assault triangle will always be there until you guys either win or die. So there's a taser whooping my ass, and I shoot him through the wall, because I'm cool like that. And you got a rundown. There's not much that you have to worry about in this final stage, except for when you go downstairs, there might be a bulldozer that'll come out through a door and say hello and just blow your face off with a shotgun. So I was just checking my teammate, make sure he didn't get down, because if he did, we would lose money at the end, and everybody loves a flawless game. And that is pretty much it, guys. That is the escape. That is Payday Bank Heist on hard, flawless run. And there's us shooting the poor garage dump truck, whatever that was. But hope you guys like it. Please favorite, rate, subscribe if you like the content, and I'm gonna try and be popping out some more strategy videos. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.